Rennie Good was a gifted soul, a writer and a poet and a mother, wow. She tried to hit an agent with her car, oh no! Pop, motherfucker, now she's gone! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Being a fucking liberal is a mental disease. Blue-haired and fuckables with the septum ring. You are not a hero, you're a fucking disease! You fuck around and find out it's what it is! Jeffrey Pretty was a Jewish homo. Started talking shit to protect a chomo. He was getting nicked when he pulled a gun. Bam, motherfucker, now you're gone! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Being a fucking liberal is a mental disease. Blue-haired and fuckables with a septum ring. You are not a hero, you're a fucking disease. Fuck around and find out what that is.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the program. We're just going to kind of have a chat. Let's just talk about what say you? What's going on with you? You know, it's interesting. A lot of people love that little ditty, and some people say, well, isn't that the same as when they made fun of Charlie Kirk? I don't know. I don't think I play that bit as much for the word content. I think I play that bit because it's just so upbeat and going and catchy. It's kind of like a, earwig word, right? I think that's really why I play it as for that. Not necessarily what the words are. Anyway, speaking of words, today's program is brought to you by the fine folks at Goldco. Here's what I'd like you to do, if you would. Go to jovanlovesgold.com. Request a free gold and silver kit today. Get your brain up to speed. We're going to go to digital currency, folks. It's going to happen. One of the way to protect yourself is to have the ability to protect part of your money with gold and silver. You need to find out how to do it. So check out the site with our partners at Goldco, jovanlovesgold.com. Do it. Protect yourself. Don't forget also, it's that time of the year when you need to plan and plant your gardens. For those of you that want to know how to do it and how to have it regrow, this was the first book ever published on this ancient biblical topic and how to do it. Make sure you find my signature on the book. Other people have knocked it off really quick. And it's a bestseller. I understand why they do it, but it's kind of unfair to you thinking you order one thing and you get something different and they give you a cheaper product. But anyway, don't forget, I have a whole line of these because I think you need to understand and know how to feed yourself, right? So here's what we're going to do. Play a few videos, talk about them, throw your questions up on the screen. Let's see where this heads today. And what say you?
Not fixing 2020 will damn our nation forever. The historic Maricopa County full forensic audit effort processed 20,895,610 digital and forensic images of varying formats, resulted in 208 million individual evidence-proof files. The system processed over 58 billion forensic measurements, resulting in over 2 trillion individual base computations. No hopium, no hype, just hardcore forensic evidence. Please make sure the Maricopa County Full Forensic Audit Archives survive. Donate now. So if you want what happened in the 2020 election fixed, then please donate to protect and secure this historic evidence.
Warning. The following program has been rated Gilligaff and is intended for open-minded audiences. If the truth offends you, or if you are allergic to focused intensity, intellectual athleticism, or the occasional F-bomb or even irreverent humor, please switch off now. If your delicate sensibilities need to be worried about or addressed, might we recommend the Underwater Basket Weaving channel to you? Otherwise, sit back, enjoy the wisdom, insight, and wicked sense of humor.
Cut the crap. How many times a day do you want to say that to politicians, the elite, the loony liberals, the fake news media, and the gender-confused, emotional socialist snowflake crowd? Cut the crap is your secret weapon for fighting for our freedoms and our great republic. It all begins with a massive mental enema, freeing you from the toxic news and politically correct views, which constipate your consciousness with stinking thinking. Your host, Jovan Hutton Pulitzer. He's known for calling out politicians and telling them to cut the crap. You've seen him on virtually every television network and listened to him on Coast to Coast Radio. And now he's here to help you learn to fight for America. Culture, race, and American politics. They all have one thing in common. They all need to cut the crap. Now, here's your host, Jovan Hutton Pulitzer.
Hey, folks, welcome to The Crap. And on this crappy episode, we're going to talk about what say you, right? What say you? Just getting your feedback. You can put questions in chat across the platforms, or you can just comment on the videos. By the way, is one of your top things to hope that we get this broken border illegal alien situation solved here in the United States? You understand, right? That it's big, it's massive. Do you hope that one of the things that politicians finally get smart about is that they need to truly plug our borders? Of course you do. Finally, I found footage where a politician, I hope he does something with it, but a politician is finally, number one, getting grilled by the media the way that the media should grill a politician and demand answers. But more importantly, it's a lawmaker. I don't know what to expect for his future, but at least he's speaking the hardcore truth of what we need to do to solve this illegal solution. I just want to bring it to you.
Can you scare an employer in this country, whether he's an agricultural worker or a housewife, into not hiring an illegal because the punishment's so high that if you get caught,
yes,
it's a huge embarrassment to your family, and you may just get hit with a fine that'll kill you?
Yeah, absolutely, you can, and that's what we should do. Well, I think we should do that.
Because you can't catch everybody.
You can't. No, you can't. And the last part of this is that the Democratic position also recognized you got 11 million illegal aliens here. They have to have a way to earn their way into the deal. This is an amnesty. They're required to take 11 years' worth. They pay a fine. They got to learn to speak English. They got to pass tests.
I like the English part.
Yeah.
I like the English part. I think if we want the problems of Canada right now, keep encouraging people to keep their foreign language. English is going to unite this country potentially. It always has in the past.
I can't think of a country that has two languages as their accepted languages that is doing all that well, including Switzerland and or Canada.
It divides us.
Yeah.
That was some pretty damn good news reporting and some pretty damn good political focus on it. Made sense, didn't it? You have to ask yourself, what changed? What changed? Isn't that interesting? What changed? Because something changed in a big way. And when you go back that far in time and see that video, and they're talking about 11 million known illegals. That guy has a bright political future. Wow. That's why I kind of say, what say you? What did it? What did it? What changed from common freaking sense to this is over, you're done, we're buying you out? So long. Only thing I can think of is money. people had their prices and the powers that be paid. Pretty wild though, isn't it? And along the journey that all of us are on, I think it's our kids that suffer. When I think about it, I think they got the population, they got ready to get us to the point we are today. Is while they were doing that, of course, they started working on our kids. But here's one smart kid that knows quite a bit about history that you might not know.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden I just started thinking about the Salem witch trials, and I'm just so mad. Because that was just a mass genocide of women. And they teach it in school like it's something fun to learn about. They tortured, sexually assaulted, and then murdered millions of women. And they got away with it by accusing them of being witches.
You didn't know that they tortured millions of women in New England? This is why I say this little girl, she knows something, right? She knows something. See, in 1693, you have to understand, we had about 88,700 people living in New England at the time. 88,700. Now, it's estimated that of those, about that time, there was about 44,000 women, right? 44,000 women. We'll round it up and make it easy and say 50,000. As you said, they murdered millions. And so we'll just round it up easy and say 2 million. Those women, and I think that'd be right? That'd be 10, that'd be 20, that'd be 40. Yeah, 40. That's how they proved those were witches. Because according to what they're teaching, several million women were murdered, and they just didn't tell you that each of those women, that they killed every woman, every one of the women, and every one of the women came back to life 40 times. Therefore, technically, they killed 2 million women, right?
What you got there, girl? Oh, I uses them to...
I don't know why, but all of a sudden I just started thinking about the Salem witch trials, and I'm just so mad. Because that was just a mass genocide of women. And they teach it in school like it's something fun to learn about. They tortured, sexually assaulted, and then murdered millions of women. And they got away with it by accusing them of being witches.
It's almost like you got to come up with big numbers to shock people. Oh my God, millions of women were dingled, dangled, and hangled, wangled, and lubber-fubbered and dead. And they can't even comprehend, before they regurgitate it out, basic linear thinking that, okay, well, I can check this out. And yeah, there might have been 44,000 women, total women in New England at the time. So how'd they kill millions? Well, it's just that sensationalism, right? And I think they kind of forget. The actual numbers, as I understand it, is 20 women or 20 people. 20 people. It was 14 women, 1 child, 5 men. And is that the number? Somebody look it up. Yeah. So it's about 20. Yeah. 1 man was pressed to death. I don't know if that counts because that was his wife going, give me more, give me more. But he was pressed to death. 14 women were executed. 5 died in jail under harsh conditions. Okay. Let me wash your palate. We don't need to be seeing stupid kids. I know. You're thinking, how can a kid like that run a business? How can that kid think about their future? How can that kid think about building anything with a stupid education or thought like that? They got an interesting business course in Chicago. Let's go there.
Damn, twin tops. Come on, cousin. Real J. They know what's going on, though. Come on, man. Come on. We just curious. We quill block. We got from 85th Mesquite all the way down to 85th Marquette. We run it both ways on my daughter, nigga. 89 really y'all shit. Through this bitch doing anything over 25, we find it up. We come our way, it's more than 150 coming. No, none with hiccups. I don't let my big brother nightmare though, you know that. You know that. Yeah, homie. You know that. Shout out my QB. QB 084 shit, y'all know how to fucking come. All of y'all know how to come in there. Quill.
Rennie Good was a gifted soul, a writer and a poet and a mother, wow. She tried to hit an agent with her car, oh no! Pop, motherfucker, now she's gone! Yeah! Being a fucking liberal is a mental disease. Blue-haired and fuckables with the septum ring. You are not a hero, you're a fucking disease! You fuck around and find out it's what it is!
You're thinking that's an IT class in Chicago. IT. Yes. Chicago, not internet technologies, inmate and training, completely different. How many of them do you think will fuck around and find out? By the way, can somebody translate it for me? Anything in here make sense? Is the one with the long curly curlies a chick? It sounds like a guy, but is the one with the long hair a chick?
Damn, twin tops. Come on, cousin. Real J. They know what's going on, though. Come on, man. Come on. We just curious. We quill block. We got from 85th Mesquite all the way down to 85th Marquette. We run it both ways on my daughter, nigga. 89 really y'all shit. Through this bitch doing anything over 25, we find it up. We come our way, it's more than 150 coming. No, none with hiccups. I don't let my big brother nightmare though, you know that. You know that. Yeah, homie. You know that. Shout out my QB. QB 084 shit, y'all know how to fucking come. All of y'all know how to come in there. Quill.
We on the other side, but March, baby. We over here. We could go 26. Don't go ahead. You can't go over 25. You go 26. And yeah, y'all fucking kids. I'm gonna stay with fucking. Yeah. Do you think they even understand each other? Do you think it's a competition? Now, here's the question. Does this come from the street? Or does it come from the music culture to the street? Here's what I think. I think if you go back in time and you look at some of these hip hoppers or whatever the hell it is, they take normal kids with talent or they cultivate them. And then within 2 years, their thugs change, tattoos and their eyelids and everything else. But they didn't start that way. But that is what they sold as, hey, if you look like this, you rise up. I think it's actually a form of slavery programming. I really do. I think why you have so many unfreaking talented, auto-tuned thugs is to sell thug culture to kids in inner cities, to have kids mimic, now pay attention to me, to have kids mimic and accept as culture that's what culture is, right? Now, if you can sell that culture, then I think what happens as the music gets popular, white kids, only way to describe it, think that, okay, that's the way to be, that's what's supposed to be happening. And it brings thuggery into the mainstream, and it allows thuggery to become adopted, that it's a badge, it's a way out, it's a viable road. So for me, I think a lot of this is dumbing down of kids to accept that culture. And there's a lot of proof of this.
I check.
And you got the drip to go with it.
What is she? What is Harley?
This mom, yeah, you got the drip for the with it. You got the drip for the with it.
I check.
And you got the drip to go with it.
What is she? What is Harley doing?
This little mom's going, boy, and the little kid's going, shit, got the drip for the with it.
I check.
I, you know what I mean? What?
I check.
And you got the drip to go with it.
What is she? What is Harley doing? Oh shit! Oh god! Oh shit! I need to look at myself.
This is a little boy. And he's going, oh, God, I'm God. Shit, damn, shit. At least when we were kids, we were fucking rednecks and we're looking at a hot chick and we go, damn. And this little kid's going, damn, I got to look at myself.
I check.
And you got the drip to go with it.
What is she? What is Harley doing? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I need to look at myself. Yeah, you just gotta take the hood off. Don't put the hood on. The hood off. They love a boy in a Nike Tech. Of course they do. They love me in a Nike Tech. Shit. Oh, shit. You stop cussing. I'm good. Boy, didn't they just drop these?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I never seen these when I looked on the freaking app. What about the pink ones?
Did they just drop these? Shit, Ma. I look like God. My fucking diamonds and my fucking spidey underwear. They just dropped these, didn't they? Somebody talking to me about my breezes? I get no sleeves on my breezes. Stop it. Damn. fuck is wrong with us? It's like training people to go back in time to grow up on a freaking man's plantation.
What you got there, girl?
Oh, I uses them to clean the windows, sir. You thought I was reading these fancy papers? Oh, no, sir. I know you's got to tell me how to think, sir. I knows better not to read this. And I remember you told me if I don't do what you told me to do, that means I ain't black. And I's just as black as the day is long, sir. Yes, indeed.
You been using them words we taught you.
Oh, yes, sir. I uses them words loud, proud, and strong. Anytime one of them highfalutin Negroes come around here telling me to read some kind of fancy paper for myself, I calls them coon and bootlickers. I sure do, sir. And the rest of them around this plantation, they been saying another word. They said sellout. I know you ain't teach it to me, sir, but it sounded awful fancy, so I decided to use it for myself.
I got some new words.
Oh,
for
yes,
you.
sir. I was learning real good. What is this, sir?
It's dictator, fascist, and Nazi.
Oh, okay. Dictator.
Uh-huh.
Fascist. Nazi.
Nazi.
Okay,
that's
sir.
right.
Those sound awful fancy, sir. What they mean?
Don't matter what they mean.
You right, sir. You right, sir. Pardon. I gets ahead of myself. I know that I shouldn't have asked you nothing. I know that you tell me what's best, sir. Don't matter what they mean. Just matters that you told me to say them, and I got to learn them real good. Yes, sir.
You got them leftovers?
Oh, yes, sir. We got them leftovers. We sure mighty obliged for them, sir. Yeah, Overseer Crockett, Overseer Obama, and Overseer Waters told us you sent them, sir. Because we wouldn't be able to get by without your handouts and your program, so we can't do it on our own. And they make sure they remind us of that, sir. Yes, indeed, they do. We got some more leftovers coming, on the first? Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, thank you, sir, because they even told us, they talking about we got to get some identification, and we knows we can't do that on our own. We's not smart enough. We need you,
That's
sir.
right.
That's right, sir. I appreciate you for dropping by here, letting us know that you're still thinking about us, sir.
All
Feels
right,
awful good. All right, sir. Thank you for dropping by. Okay. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland.
We laugh at it, but I think it's true. To me, right now, the way I look at it is thuggery or I should say slavery. The advent of what I call thug culture or killer culture, or whatever it is that has to do with it. I think it has to do with a form of slavery. By lowering your standards, if you actually think you're going to become some incredible rapper, I just think what happens is you're gonna tend to have low thoughts, low expectations, nothing for yourself that actually drives you. But then you kind of think you're hip and cool. Just my thought, right? You kind of think you're hip and cool, and you bought in the culture. And now what does the culture do? The culture is kind of, hey, look at me. And what happens? Well, you look so fucking weird and retarded. I can say retarded because I am certifiedly retarded, and I'm not being offensive to other retards because I'm one. And so if I'm offending anybody, I'm only offending myself. There you go. A lot of people in my family are retarded. I'll prove it.
I say right here, get on blood, man, but now I get down on my knee, and I ran up, man, like Jerome Betty. Yo, I used to catch the button, how slow, now I get money, getting dope, I'm gonna get some on the gas, some drugs, get high every day, every night, hey, say.
See? My own family talks about doing drugs at family reunions. So when I say they're fucking retards being retarded, I'm just talking about my family.
I say right here, get on blood, man, but now I get down on my knee, and I ran up, man, like Jerome Betty. Yo, I used to catch the button, how slow, now I get money, getting dope, I'm gonna get some on the gas, some drugs, get high every day, every night, hey, say.
Yeah. Cool tattoos, though, huh? Makes you look at me. I tried to give him, I wrote a hit song for him. I did. I wrote a hit song for him. And I think it's perfect. But for some reason, he can't enunciate the words. And he hasn't recorded it yet. But I'm telling you, right? I know that it will be a top hit song. Like I go, that kind of thing. And it's a real catchy tune. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker, look at me, look at me. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker, look at me, it's all about me. Hey, motherfucker. Don't you think that would be a hit? And I think combined with his style.
My say right here, get on blood, man. But now I get down on my knee and I'm running up, man, like Jerome Betty. Yo, I used to catch the bus how slow. Now I get money again, though. I'm gonna get some on the gas, some drugs, get high every day, down, hey, say.
See, the problem is he just can't enunciate the words. But I just think it would be such a hit. You would see people driving down the road and finally, with their loud music, their selfies, their fucked up hair, we'd actually kind of bring them congruent. And the whole blast would be, hey, motherfucker, look at me. Look at me. Hey, 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 look at me. You think that would work? Something tells me it could work. What do you think? Anyway, when I showed you that piece about buying into the plantation, isn't her skin beautiful? Look.
What you got there, girl?
Oh, I uses them to clean the windows, sir. You thought I was reading these fancy papers? Oh, no, sir. I know you's got to tell me how to think, sir. I knows better not to read this. And I remember you told me if I don't do what you told me to do, that means I ain't black. And I was just as black as the day is long, sir. Yes, indeed.
You been using them words we taught you.
Oh, yes, sir.
So I've reached out. I want to try to get her on. She is a very powerful conservative. And the way she teaches is to kind of turn it around to make fun of it from the black perspective, right? Which I think she does a great job. I just think she does a great job. And I would love to have someone on that's tackling that. Because boy, you talk about a touchy subject, right? I think that would be great because we have to amplify this. We truly have to amplify this, right? Hey guys, you can do me a favor on X right now. Something's going on across the platform. But when you click on my live and you see I'm live, click it. And of course, you'll see the page. Go to the address bar up top, highlight it, copy it, come back in, to where I posted the program, and you'll see the Rumble link in the comments. Just post that link, the actual X link. That way I can find it quicker because it's not posting our broadcast right now. We're trying to figure out why it's not natively found on there at all. I don't know. So post it up. That would be good. Anyway, aside from that, I don't know what to tell you in any great, wonderful detail about what's going on in election integrity with the raids or the information or anything. It's kind of jumbled up. I talked about it a little bit. You'll find a link on my page on Alex Jones's program. Was that yesterday or the day before yesterday? I talked about that. Everything's kind of in a flux boil right now. Everything in election integrity, and I'm talking everything in election integrity, is regenning back up, right? Regenning back up. They inserted 130,000 votes. You see it here. It's sickening. It's like undoing all the years of education we have done, but it's out in full force. And the reason I believe, and I'm just going to tell you as it is right now, As soon as, and you can track it, I kid you not, you can track it. As soon as I came out asking President Trump to use the Infrastructure Act, and it took off, all of a sudden, tons of accounts, new ones actually, in election integrity are reposting all of the old shit to get people focused on the machines again. Now, when you get people focused on the machines again and they swap the votes and they did this, it's playing right into where the system wants you to go for this low-level stuff, right? And it's nasty. And so there's a war going on right now in election integrity. And they're regenerating all the old stuff to make people think it was machines. So when certain things come out real quick, it's going to look like a win, and it's a bullshit win. Vern, a question about X being liberal. X never went out of the control of liberals. It was just bought by a conservative. Elon doesn't ride roughshod over it all. He can't. He can't. And so there are still liberals doing stuff. They get a little more bolder and bolder and bolder. But you want to know how it really works? I'll tell you how it really works. The moment I released, and X was a big part of it, use the Insurrection Act. Here it is. A phone call from the Republicans went to Twitter back channel to say, do not promote that, shut that down. It's misinformation. That's actually what happened. And so we're in the throes right now to find out which back channel phone they used, and I'm going to narrow it down. So I got to let it go to see, but that's what it is. It's not actually blocked. It's an interesting type of throttle they do, but that can only come from FBI, Department of Homeland Security, White House, GOP, etc. They all have that, and they're trying to control that. They don't want it taken off. They don't, meaning viral more than it is about using critical infrastructure, and this is how we can do it, and that's what they're doing. This time, we're just going to run it to ground as to where the call came from. Which looks like out of Arizona. Just thought I'd let you know. Love you back, Vern. Long time. You know what I mean, Vern? Love you. Love you. Long time. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Get out. Get your hands and feet in the dirt. Plant a garden. Right? There's so much we can do. There's so much we can do. And we do have a lot more power than people realize. But it's truth. Happiness, if you're happy, get you some acres, folks. You'll always have neighbors when you have connectivity because we're going to reach each other. But get your ass out there. I'm telling you, get out there. And get in the dirt. Get things done. Create so you can be happy, so you can feel secure. Stay at it and promote burn the voter rolls because we have the rights to do it. Even Smokey knows only you can burn the voter rolls, and we've got to let President Trump know how critical that is. Right? The writing's on the wall. The mystics can see it. And even if you're a lonely, dumbass raccoon, you can see. Even if you hide behind the cross, you can see we got to burn the voter rolls. Yeah. We've got to burn the voter rolls. And that can be done with infrastructure under the Infrastructure Act. I'll play it for you here in case you want to clip it. I'll play it for you one more time. Otherwise, I love you. Share this program. Can't undo it. That's number one. So the president does not have to declare, hey, I want this under critical infrastructure. It is done. All the president does, he has to ask nobody's permission. None. Zero. He just has to do it. All these states have been showing illegals on the voter rolls. All these states have been showing the massive numbers of people that are on the voter rolls that shouldn't be there. They are showing the motor voter crisis that put this on. He doesn't need to do any of this. It's already done. It means he has sole responsibility and fiduciary duty to protect the United States of America. And all he has to do is say, I have determined that our critical infrastructure in the United States of America under our elections has been compromised. We have evidence, state after state after state. Therefore, I am stating, effective immediately, because we cannot guarantee the integrity of our voter rolls, we are immediately shutting down the voter rolls. Now, this will not affect your ability to vote. If you are an American citizen and you have a valid ID and you are a registered voter, this will not affect your ability to vote. This in no way blocks anybody's vote. But we cannot guarantee your vote will count. We cannot guarantee your vote will not be canceled by the vote of an illegal. Therefore, we are taking measures to protect you, the American people. And the only way we can do that is to temporarily block the use of the nation's voter rolls under critical infrastructure, Code 42. The elections will still go exactly as they've always gone. You will be able to vote. If you are an American citizen and can legally vote, you will be able to vote. And it won't matter if you're gay or straight, black, brown, or purple, you will still be able to vote. But in order to protect you, your rights, your liberty, your freedom, America's laws, and America's Constitution, you're going to have to do your part. And you are going to walk in to vote in the midterms, because we cannot guarantee you that our systems are clean enough that your vote won't be compromised. And we don't want anybody's votes compromised. Therefore, in participating with this country, you'll simply take your ID during the midterms and you will go in and vote. We hope you understand that this is to protect you, because we know, whether it's Democrat, Independent, Republican, or otherwise, that our nation's voting structure and system and its integrity is important to you. And just like every Democrat says, we don't want any suppression of the vote. We don't want anybody votes harmed. We don't want anybody, well, their vote canceled because they voted illegally. Therefore, in order to protect every single citizen of this nation, as part of critical infrastructure, we are immediately shutting down the use of our voter rolls because we know they have been compromised. We are beginning an investigation in every single state of each voter roll. And as my power of the president, I assure you, we will make sure that our voter rolls, before they come back online, are safe and secure. But you do not vote because you're on the voter rolls. You vote because you're an American citizen. So with this temporary suspension of the voter rolls, it does not block your opportunity to vote. Nothing changes that. You are an American citizen. You will be allowed to vote no matter what city, what state, or wherever you are. We're going to protect you. We're going to protect this country. And now it's up to you to do your part, to get out in the midterms, bring in your ID, and make sure you vote. We will get to the bottom of this, and we will protect every single citizen with no regard for race, color, or creed. And that's my job as President of the United States of America. We hope to make it fast. We hope to get it done. But be prepared. This may happen in the midterms. But I assure you, as long as I'm president, we will get it fixed, and we will bring these back online. That's the message President Trump has to deliver. Clip it, send it.
Rennie Good was a gifted soul, a writer and a poet and a mother, wow. She tried to hit an agent with her car, oh no! Pop, motherfucker, now she's gone! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Being a fucking liberal is a mental disease. Blue-head and fuckables with the septum ring. You are not a hero, you're a fucking disease! You fuck around and find out it's what it is! Jeffrey Pretty was a Jewish homo. Started talking shit to protect a chomo. He was getting nicked when he pulled a gun. Bam, motherfucker, now you're